How's it going, everyone? Data here, and welcome to the 2022 installment of Can a Team of 2022 blank trophy nominees win the Stanley Cup? Today we're starting with the Hart Trophy nominees in 2022. Now that the NHL awards have been completed, we've been able to see who received votes for each trophy. And we're going to start with the biggest trophy of all, the Hart Trophy, which went to Auston Matthews. He had 119 first place votes, 49 second, 15 third, 6 fourth, and 4 fifth place votes to give him 1,630 points, which won him the trophy. The nominees with him were Connor McDavid and Igor Shesterkin, but you see all the way down, what you don't always see is that many other players received votes. Like Johnny Gaudreau received 3 first place votes, 19 second place votes, 44 third place votes, yet he finished in 4th. Jonathan Huberdeau, he got 13 first place votes, and no one even really talks about him because he finished in 5th. Down the list, we got Roman Josi, Kirill Kaprizov, Cale Makar, Leon Draisaitl, Alex Ovechkin, Steven Stamkos, Alex Barkov, Jason Robertson, JT Miller, and Matthew Tkachuk. So in this series of videos, I'm going to be making one video for each of the trophies that we were able to see the nominees of. So that means videos for the King Clancy nominees, the Masterton nominees, the Calder Trophy nominees, the Norris, the Selke, and the Lady Byng nominees. Over the next week and a half or so, there will be an upload per day here on the channel. Either it's going to be one of these nomination videos, or it's going to be the other ongoing series. I like to put out an Atlanta video soon. We'll have Philadelphia episodes, even an Arsenal episode sometimes. Now they're really getting into summer mode, but regardless, it's either going to be an upload of one of our series, or the off days will be filled with one of these nominee videos. So for the next week and a half, 2 weeks, you're going to be getting videos every single day here on the channel, starting today with the New York Hearts, 93 overall. So as I just mentioned, here are all the names we already saw, but there aren't enough players to make an entire team. For the other nominees, for example, say the Selke Trophy, for example, there are no defensemen because the award is for defensive forwards, and there's no goalies either. So whenever there has to be spots that are filled in, not due to personnel, but due to position, because, for example, in the Hearts, even though there's only 2 defensemen nominated, there's not enough forwards nominated to fill the defensive spot. So whenever there's a hole like that to be filled, I'm taking some of the top players of the American Hockey League. So not necessarily amazing players, not terrible players, but kind of at that replacement level, the 13th forward, 7th D kind of level. So you see on the Hearts, for example, yes, we have McDavid, Draisaitl, Matthews, everybody. And by the way, the lineup will be made according to the votes. So just because Barkov's there, for example, he won't be a first liner because he didn't have as many votes as Huberdeau or whatever other example you want to use. So you'll see that Larson, Rathbone, Del Zotto, and Xavier Ouellet, those are all 4 other defensemen who we had to throw in the into the second and third pairings. And backing up Shesterkin will be Corey Schneider. However, auto-rotate goalie is turned off. Injuries are turned off, so Shesterkin should get to play all 82 games. And now for the 3rd year in a row, we did 2020, we did 2021, now 2022, we're going to see if a team of Hart Trophy nominees can win the Stanley Cup. In 2020, the Hart Trophy nominees went 54, 22, and 6, but then lost in Game 7 of the conference final. With last year's Hart nominees in 2021, the team went 59, 19, and 4, but then lost in Game 7 of the Stanley Cup final. So we'll see this year in 2022 if the Hart Trophy nominees can go all the way and get that Stanley Cup. So as per usual, I based this team out of New York since that's where the NHL has its headquarters, and I'm going to replace the lowest rated team in the Eastern Conference. Last year was the Ottawa Senators, but this year it is the Detroit Red Wings. They're tied with Buffalo, but they had the worst season record comparatively. So in this series, whenever it's a New York team, I put a couple, I made Vancouver, made LA for a couple of them to mix things up, put them in the West, but I'm going to put usually a New York team in when it comes to the nominees. So the New York Hearts will replace the Red Wings. So the last thing to do before we simulate a season with the New York Hearts will be to check out the line combinations. So here we are with the lines ready to go. We're doing this in season mode and not in franchise mode since it is way faster. That's why you're seeing no line chemistry or anything like that. But thankfully, in NHL 22, I don't believe this was in NHL 21, you're able to actually change the lines and do things like this, where I can put the lines according to the voting and not just according to overall. So the first line, Gaudreau, Matthews, and McDavid, because they received the most votes of the forwards. Second line, Huberdeau, Draisaitl, and Kaprizov. Third line, Ovechkin, Barkov, and Stamkos. Fourth line, Berglund, Tkachuk, Miller, and Robertson. The more votes you got for the Hart, the higher you are placed in the lineup. Defense, Josi and Makar in that first pair. After that, it's everybody else. Goaltending, it's Igor Shesterkin. Auto goalie rotate turned off, so he will play all 82 games. And that is pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how this team simulates over the course of an 82-game season. All right, very nice, very nice. I forgot how much I love season mode because it simulates so quickly. I'm going to start doing more career simulations now that I remember how good season mode is. Simulates like a dream. But the New York Hearts finished their season with 127 points, better than the 2020 and 2021 nominees, as they went 62, 17, and 3, scoring 3.9 goals per game and allowing only 2.45 per game. 28.3% on the power play, best in the league, and 83.2% on the penalty kill, which is actually more in the middle. When it came to the points, only 2 players were above point per game, but it was really scoring by committee, as Auston Matthews had 88 points in 82 games with 41 goals. Makes sense that the Hart Trophy winner led the team in points. Alex Ovechkin actually had 36 goals and 83 points. McDavid 78, Gaudreau 76, Stamkos 72, Huberdeau 70, Draisaitl 69, Barkov 59, Josi 56 as a defenseman, very good. Kaprizov 55, Cale Makar 55 as well. Tkachuk 33, but of course on the fourth line. JT Miller 32, Jason Robertson 23, only with less than 10 minutes a night. The other players, the fill-ins there, getting just minimal points as well. Actually played a decent amount of time. I'm sure they had some special teams sprinkled in, but yeah. Goaltending, Igor Shesterkin, he was the only goalie. Schneider only came in when he got pulled, but made 82 starts, going 62, 17, and 3. Had 11 shutouts, 914 save percentage, and 2.34 goals against average. Extremely impressive numbers, but now it all comes down to the postseason. And in the postseason, it was heartbreak again, as the Hearts sweep through the first round, take down the Lightning in 7, the Hurricanes in 5, but then drop in 7 to the Vegas Golden Knights. They were up 3-1 in the series, but lost games 5, 6, and 7 to ultimately lose to Vegas, so that one really hurts. In the playoffs, McDavid went point per game, 23 and 23. Matthews 22, Ovechkin and Draisaitl both with 20, Gaudreau with 19, Stamkos 18, Makar, Kaprizov, Josi, all of them did very well when it came to the points category. Anyone struggling? Jason Robertson, 8 points. But again, limited ice time. We'll give it to him. Then the other fill-ins down here. At least all the Hart nominees did better than all the fill-in players. And Shesterkin in the playoffs, 14, 6, and 2. Schneider actually came in relief in 4 games. Oof. But 3 shutouts, 903 save percentage, 2.93 goals against average. Not the greatest numbers from Shesterkin. The 3 shutouts are nice, but it looks like he didn't perform as well as he did in the regular season in the postseason. In the awards, the President's Trophy, of course, going to the New York Hearts, as well as the Prince of Wales. Individual awards, any Hart players, the Shesterkin winning the Vezina Trophy. And that is it. Interesting. Really, the Lightning taking over most of the awards. The other Auston Matthews won the Maurice Richard Trophy, but a lot of Lightning players up there in the awards. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Hearts get 62 wins. The 2022 Hart nominees go all the way to the Stanley Cup final, but lose in 7 to Vegas. Those 3 losses in a row were brutal, but it was a fun little experiment here to see how the nominees would do. Let me know which team of nominees you are most excited to see, and which one do you think would do the best? If the Hearts go all the way to the Cup final, is there a team that can do better than them? That's going to be difficult. And maybe even we can do a tournament at the end of all these teams against each other in a live stream. That would be fun. So leave all your thoughts on that down here in the YouTube comments, or join us over on the Discord server. Leave a like if you enjoyed this experiment, and do be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check it out, see if it's stuff that you would enjoy. Lots of NHL 22 action, simulations, career simulations, franchise mode, and much, much more to do with the virtual and real world of hockey. So thank you for taking the time to enjoy, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again in the next one.